Hey guys, um, this is my fourth attempt to record this. There's been just this long series of comedy of errors. Okay, so for the fourth time, um, there's a lot of things about this game that are completely uninteresting. Black plays poorly, so then why is it interesting? Uh, how to punish is a hard thing to learn. Most of my students, I want to say all my students, as they start going up the ladder, if they face someone who's playing garbage, they start playing garbage. Partly because it's a shiny object, you get distracted, things start getting chaotic. But also, they've never faced how do you punish bad moves. There's some other things too, and we'll see as it approaches my purpose of showing this. So, okay, here we have part one. How do we continue? Corner, side, center? Do we just say corner first? The idea here is that all three moves for white defend, but only one hurts black, and that's C. So we go in C. Again, lots of roads, but this black is the powerful one. Surrounds white, causes problems. So we have to come out. There's no choice. Okay. So what? Get out? No, because the main group we're hurting is getting out, and we're cut. So instead, go for the surround. If he cuts us, it's bad for him. Okay. Threatens to cut us. We need to defend ourselves. There's a few ways of doing so, but killing the corner is one way. Now, if he cuts us, he's dead in the corner. We don't want to kill the stone because he gets a wonderful move. That's a great move for black. So instead, we come down, but you just have to be sure that you're going to win this. I was sure. Maybe one of you is going to read it out and say, I think you're wrong. Hope I'm right. That'd be embarrassing if I was wrong. Okay. Black should play here. Absolute Sente. Now it works if he comes down, right? Anything I try, I'm just dead. So this is a very big, very thick move for free. Instead, he gets out. Okay. Black's fine, white's fine. We can play away. Yes, we can, but we don't. Why? Because he has this wonderful thick move for free. If we take it, there's all the points in area one that he doesn't get, that he would have got for free. Secondly, the cut at A now, he has that three in a row shape, which is, like the proverb says, three in a row is not enough. So this is big and causes him problems. Okay. He fixes this way. Now we're fine, he's way. We're fine, he's fine. So we play away. No. How come? Because he has a very big move which totally bothers us, right? This is worrisome. I don't want to read that out. I don't want to have that bad Aji. So we remove it. Okay. So hopefully we're seeing some ideas about, I'm concerned that many of you wouldn't play A. It's just 1 point. No, it is a foundational move that must be played. Okay. One thing about this white move, this one can't be cut and does all the things the other one does, except this is a one-purpose move. This is a two-purpose move. This move breaks out into the center or has a strong ability to. It actually bothers the B stones quite a bit. Well, what if it gets just cut off and dies? Well, that's fine because we still get all the value of A, but now there's Aj in the center as well. Let's just look at one possibility here. So we come out, he says, no, I cut you. Well, let's just do it. And now let's kill. Okay. Oh, but it'll just kill it. Fine. That's a cutting stone that's real. And it's a thorn in black's side. If black, the ladders don't work, so black saves. Well, later on, well, what about Atari? And oh, it worked. So whether even if it didn't work, it's Aji that's going to be a thorn in his side. Now we all know this saying, a thorn in his side. But if you, I assume you've had a thorn in your finger or in your arm or something. You could say it hurts, and that's true, but that's not the thing. It's like, oh my God, so everything I do, it's just annoying. If anything I picked up a glass of water. It's annoying. Hurt, yeah, it hurts, but it's God, so annoying. So it's very meaningful to be bothering your opponent. Okay. Black to play. He pushes. How many liberties does he now have? 3. How many did he start with? 4. Don't think that using up your liberties is a small thing. It's a big thing. So don't push unless you plan on cutting and know it works, because you're hurting yourself. So he pushed but didn't cut. He plays here. Okay. We've accomplished a lot. Is it now time to play away? No. Because a simple move like this means he's no longer cut and he's no longer weak on the left or center. We can't let that happen. So have to play again. This maintains his cuts and big for us on the left. Okay, big cut right there. I have my own weakness, so I'm going to play it this way and make my shape. Really good shape here, right? He should, if he's going to play here, he should play the tiger's mouth. It's better shape, right? It's already an eye. There's not a threat to cut it. Now, when you hear this, oh yeah, tiger's mouth, that's important, yeah. Well, it's more important than you think. In the last 6 months, I've learned it's more important than I think. I'm like, oh yeah, good shape, very important. Oh, very important. But then I've been working with a pro recently, and he says, no, it's more important than that. Like, really? He shows me some stuff. Holy cow, it's more important than I thought. Okay. Where to now? Well, I'm ready to play away, except he's got these weaknesses, right? I need to know what direction to go. Am I going to play on the bottom? Am I going to invade a 3-3? I don't know what to do. So I'm going to ask him, let me just put that thorn in, and you're going to tell me what hurts the most, and I'll go bother you in that direction. Right. So for instance, let's say he fixed here. Okay, so on the left, he's great. Well, I'm not about to play here. He's fine everywhere. I did nothing. So I would wait, and I'm looking for a fight to break out over here. All of a sudden, we have Atari. See all the things that start happening? But I have to wait for 100 moves until that shows itself. I can't do it now because it's not there now. But if this was the case, I would plan on fighting somewhere. I would aim for this fight. Okay. So I cut. It's asking a question. He plays here. Well, if he can capture me in one move, then I have no Waji. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I have zero intent in saving this stone. It's a dead stone for all I care. It's dead. It's just a thorn. Okay. Well, if he can capture in one move, it's not much of a thorn. So, like the proverb says, when you sacrifice a stone, make it two. Okay. Now, all of a sudden, he has three cuts. I'm very much looking forward to the future. It's going to be easy to aim at things. Okay. And I'm not going to save these stones either. Well, it's a ladder. I'm dead, and his whole center's come territory, for goodness sakes. Look at the center. Rock solid. I can't let that happen. So, like the proverb says, when you sacrifice two stones, make it three. Yes, that's two separate proverbs. I'm giving these stones up, but I'm just needed to be a bother to you. Okay. Okay. Well, A's still there. Granted, it's not golden and wonderful, but if the fight develops around B, A's going to be a real part of that. And he's got these two cuts. These stones feel important. So I turn. See when I'm approaching those cuts? Now, at this point, I'm still planning on sacrificing them. And yes, there is a proverb. When sacrificing three, make it four. Beyond that, 1, 2, and 3, or rather 2, 3, however you count it, they're all proverbs, but it doesn't go to 5 that I've ever heard of. The proverb, that is. Okay, so I turn because I'm seeing weaknesses, and these stones have piqued my interest. Well, another cut? Okay, you got me. I'm committed. Boom, boom, boom. Now, I feel that I have a healthy group right in the center of all that he dreamed of. So I consider this a great profit for me. I don't see my stones even as weak. Okay. Boom, you got it? Sure. Okay. There's 3 ways to save my cut. Which way do we go? Remember D? We're interested in D. So I went this way. That's where I want the interesting stones to be. And then fix. Okay. A. B? No. How come? Because his bad shape becomes golden, rock solid, unassailable. Ooh, big word. Unassailable. Like a bad boat. Unassailable. Okay, so I break it, right? Okay. Then fix. I'm pretty gosh darn near A. I can sniff. Can you smell it? Oh, something good nearby. I think there's a C's candy store nearby. Okay. A proverb you might not know. Two-headed groups are hard to kill. And I have a 2 or 3-headed group. I'm out at 1, I'm out at 2, and we might say that 3 is a whole nother out. So even though I don't have eyes, I have so many options. Just can't hurt me. No eyes. Okay. Black. Remember our opening premise that we want to go the easy road, go the easier way. Well, let's look at some options. That cut at 1. I'm sorry, at A. We might want to start coming out at B. Looks like some Sente, a lot of road there. That is true, but first I think he can just ignore, and I can't escape anything. I can't get out from his grasp. So not a lot there right now. It's not an easy path. Out this way, maybe. I kind of like this, possibly. Now let's notice this is the smallest possible step in Go. One connected move. Boop. You can't go slower than that. So I'd rather not. Is there something faster? Yeah. 3 cuts. Kaboom. Kaboom. Talk about fast. But he has terrible shape. Sorry, no problem. Sorry, save for sure. Okay. He can't kill my 2 stones. I think I'm coming in. See what I can do. I read a couple little things out. All I really acknowledged was, oh, looks good. That's as far as I got. Oh, looks great over here. That doesn't mean something's going to work. It means, oh, this is fun. That's what it means. Here, I thought I read something. I was wrong. All right. I'm thinking, well, let's see. If he comes out, well, what I want to say is Atari, capture the whole thing. It just doesn't work. You can capture this way. Sorry. You can capture that way. So it doesn't work. But I thought I saw something. Then I realized, oh, it doesn't work. Well, still, great Aji, it's Sente. I'll still have something here. He also misread it and thought, I better just save. At this point, I was filled with glee. Great TV show. And I thought, hey, I connected out. Now I'm alive. And right around here, I realized, oh, I'm not connected out. I don't even have any eyes. And I left a big cut. I better fix the cut. Now, I'm still fine. I've got good shape. He can't save his cutting stone. So everything's fine, but I was hallucinating there. Okay. No problem. Don't take. Okay. I'm delighted. I start coming out this way, and I do this, and I do the Ataris, and I capture Incente. I come out Incente. Like, okay, I used up some of his points. There's like co-threat. Okay, there's an Atari, which means, in the future there's stuff to happen here. Okay, so this is great. I've accomplished something good. And I play away. Bad idea. There's something I didn't see. This is Sente, my whole group, no eyes. And it's his move. Yikes. I didn't even cross my mind. Now, I don't remember when I spotted that, but at this point, I'm going to finish this up. Oop, mistake, right? Cut. I'm alive if I play first, if I don't play at all. But start with do it, a little bit of reading, do it again. Atari, out. I'm expecting him to kill, and I have no plans of attempting this because, oh man, there's just too much Aji here. It's risky. So my plan is to just come out this way. I'm very live, big corner, and go about my business. But then I realize, oh, the net works. I thought it didn't work. Boom, boom. I'm alive. Next spot. There we go. He does it again. Boom, 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 boom. Then I read out. Doesn't work this time. So I stop here and switch, thinking, oh, it doesn't work. Let me go the other way. He says, oh my God, I can't believe he let me do it. I'm like, thank you very much. Misread on his part. I'm alive. Next spot. Oh, this is where I'm about to play this way. This is where I realize my group's not great. Check it out. Boom, 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 boom. Sente. Oh, I don't have any eyes. I'm like, holy cow, when did that happen? So I switched to here, say, I'll just share the corner and get some eyes. Thank you very much. Then I make a game losing error. Of course you play there. No, you don't. Game losing. Why? Do you already know? Boom. He didn't used to be able to escape. This used to catch him. It doesn't catch him now. Yikes. So when he plays here, I'm like, ouch. It's a message I told him. Ouch. Let us get out of Dodge. And I need an eye in Sente and then come back for an eye in Gote. So I'm like, where is my eye? Boom, boom. And I thought, there's a little, I would like to be able to play here. He does some sort of killing, and then the probe does something. I'm looking in this direction, and I go, well, why didn't I start with I got that in thinking this is coming up soon, right? Like, for instance, what if I come out and then Atari, and can I catch him somehow? So I thought it'd be worthwhile doing this Atari. Then come out, he can't cut me. That's an I in Gote. Now there's Aji here. Keep the I, keep the I. Yikes. Oh. Well, not only is my A group in jeopardy, but if he plays this first, this bottom group has issues too. So I thought, while I'm here, let me get some shape. And it's Sente, which he didn't realize. Oh my God, he didn't see it. Now this works again for me. Boom, 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 boom. So I play here. He realizes the error of his ways. Does the Atari. And I thought, with the co here and everything, I'm just going to say, to heck with this. Even if I don't need to play here, I am so incredibly relieved. Just take it. Okay. He does that. Absolute Gote. It's a lot of Aji. I thought, oh, good time to just capture here. Gote. I'm already alive in the corner. If I take, it's 6 points in Gote. If he takes, it's 4 points. So 10 points, double Gote. That's not even interesting right now. Double Gote, remember, is incredibly small. I'm sure a lot of you heard me tell the story. This going back 45 years. I'm watching a bunch of pros review a game. 4 pros, 9 done, 8 done, 1 done, and another, along with one of the original super strong amateurs. Again, I hate telling the story because so many of you have heard it, but it was so delightful at the time. They're reviewing and they're like, and the pros are trying this win, they play out the variation, no, trying this, trying that. Probably the amateur 8 done. Back then, that was unheard of. Maybe it was only 7 done, but all the same, back then, there was only like 2 in America. Anyway, he says, well, just play here. You kill the entire group, which was 40 points. And then the funniest, God, it was so funny. All of the 4 professional heads at once, in unison, as if it was choreographed, turned towards him going, that's too small, because it was double Gote. And he was like, oh, right. It's double Gote. Because 40 points, that's a lot of points. No, too small. That was so funny. Okay. Boom. I take my Sente, very big Sente. Yeah, I'm happy to come in. Yeah, let's get some stuff going here. Oh, yeah, there's stuff here. I'm thinking I could kill the bottom. Boom, boom. It's pretty big because there's the next move, right? So in Sente, pretty big. I'm looking at some stuff. Pretty big. Big. Capture's big. And there's some Haji here. And he just cleans it up. I don't blame him. That's really about it. Just some cute in-game. And that's it. And he had to resign. Was there anything else here? Boom, boom. I don't remember if he resigned. Oh, cute little end game here. Atari, threatened, Atari. trying to get him down to just one eye and cut him. That's it, right? Just regular. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so the reasons, plural, I wanted to show that you some fun moves, some couple of fun Tesujis, but how to punish. There's so many examples of go the easy route. Whichever one's easier, going to be bigger. Generally, 98% of the time. So hopefully it showed some examples of good things. Okay, guys, hope it was worthwhile. Catch y'all later. Bye.